let's travel back to last weekend a little bit. Let's dive in.
Woo.
Whoa.
Let's dive in. You know what I'm saying? We had the bum 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 bum.
Wow.
Super Bowl. It was held between the Seattle Seahawks and the New England Patriots. And let me tell you, I'm going to be quite frank, both of these teams during the season were under the radar. I don't think no one knew that they had only lost 3 games. I know I checked in on the Patriots and it was like 7-2. And I said, since when? And then it turned into like, what, 10-2? And then they were just kind of, I didn't even know that was going on. But
No, none of the odds makers or the bets were on these two teams. That's for sure.
Nah, not at all. Not at all. And me being a Ravens fan, I was kind of sick because
wow.
Mike McDonald, well, that too, because of the Patriots, but Mike McDonald was actually our defensive coordinator when we had the #1 defense in the league with the Triple Crown. That following year, he goes to Seattle. 2 years later, guess who's the #1 defense with the Triple Crown?
I give up.
Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah,
the team he is the head coach of.
Wow.
It's crazy how that philosophy works, man. But me personally, I thought it was a great football game. I loved it. I enjoyed it. I'm a defensive player, so I know the rest of the world is probably not going to see it the way I saw it, but I had a grand time watching we have a thing on defense. We got something called Gata or Gata, however you pronounce this wrong. What's Gata mean?
Think
Think about
it. What you think pop quiz?
It wasn't. I made it on purpose. Hard. You know what Gata means?
Gata.
Gata.
Gata. I give up. What is Gata?
Get after that ass. That's what that means. And that's what the defenses was doing. Getting after it.
Okay.
Getting after it. And I love every bit of it, boy. The D line, when you got a 4-man front pressure, I'm not gonna fangirl right now. That's not what we here for.
Okay.
But
I think the rest of the world prefer fireworks as in scores and
that was boring. This is the worst game.
Yeah, right.
Everyone said it was boring.
It started scoring at the end.
Hey, man.
By then, the party, we had left the cookout by then.
Right. I think people started leaving and whatnot before the game was even over.
The discussion was the kicker is definitely getting MVP. He got all the points.
Broke the record. Or he tied it. Yeah,
wow.
He had it. I think it was like 5 field goals he needed to break the record. He tied with 4. But hey, I enjoyed the game. But you know what I enjoyed more? The performances. I think Coco Jones, she did her big one. She was looking stunning, beautiful. Just she did her rendition on it. And you know what I love about live performances like that is how they do like live orchestras and the chorus behind them. Them jokers be singing behind them, boy. They be doing their thing back there.
Supposedly,
yeah, it's definitely a support cast for
Go ahead, Saran. Yep.
That's what I was saying. It definitely takes a support.
And it was a throwback to Whitney Houston. If you look closely,
Charlie?
the outfit was supposed
Coco's
to be
outfit.
True that.
It was a throwback. Wasn't the song? That was her song or something that she sang.
Lift Every Voice.
Whitney Houston
sang the national anthem.
The national.
Okay.
She
said Coco sang "Lift Every Voice."
The black.
Oh yeah,
Charlie Puth though. I'm a fan.
He did Charlie Puth. I liked it.
Yeah, so Charlie Puth is one of those like we kind of starting to accept him to the cookout. He can kind of come to the cookout almost, just because he's catchy. I don't know how he sings live. I think he did well for the Super Bowl, but as far as a live concert, I'm not really sure. But I do know this man can make some catchy tunes and beats, and he be doing it just like the tunes of his mouth, his phone, just sounds around him. He's like a walking producer. He could do one of those things where the little step recorders where you can record something, step on it, then record something else, step on it, record something else, step on it.
The layered vocals. It's like the layers.
He layers so well.
Live.
He layers very well. So that's his niche. If you ever listen to Charlie Puth and his songs, that's how he started on YouTube. He used to do covers and layers, and then he just blew up. And so I thought that was pretty cool to have. But of course, the main concert, the main event that everybody was waiting for,
Bad Bunny.
Who was that?
Bad Bunny.
Everybody this weekend was Puerto Rican. Puerto Rican.
Yes, sir.
Definitely
Bad
was bad.
Bunny. How'd you feel about the about the performance?
It was very entertaining, yes, and he kept it a buck, as they say. He kept it, culturally. He kept it in the family, of course, and it had some tremendous meanings to it. What they call them, Easter eggs or something like that. They had some, AKA Bad Bunny Easter eggs. See what they did there. But yeah, strictly, you can find some.
Sorry.
Sarai, he's the definition of a dad joke, bro.
Like,
The
please.
But it was
definition of a
outstanding,
dad
man.
joke.
Overall, that's my take.
Yeah, I think
Period.
it was really good. I think it was fascinating and for sure made me want to get up. I actually did text one of my homegirls and I was like, "Oh, we got to find the Latin parties this summer. I got another homegirl
Gotta
moved to
get
Panama."
active.
And she said that's exactly how it is. Very, very, passionate, intense, like very live. So it definitely influenced me to want to get in these streets and maybe hit up some clubs that's got the party scene that's a little more Latin, a little more Hispanic in that nature. But it was very good. A lot of people said like that it had a lot of Easter eggs. It was very resembled like home, nostalgic for people. It really hit those historic kind of meaningful moments. So yeah.
I loved it. I had some college roommates who were Puerto Rican. I currently work with a couple of Puerto Ricans at my job. I just visited Puerto Rico, so Benito is they boy. He got it locked. Everybody loves some
Seriously.
Bad Bunny, man, and I myself I just enjoyed the message. You could see where every instance, every scene he was walking through, even from the beginning, the piragos and like the different things that he had out there, that's literally there. That's what they do. And it was beautiful. I loved it, you know, and I just want to, kind of just speak out just a little bit on the fact that, the I understand that the language barrier probably frustrated some other people, a good amount of people. And in the current climate that we're in right now, it just causes me a little bit of strife because it's kind of frustrating to say the things that they're saying about it. Seeing that, they're saying, oh, it would have been a lot better if he spoke in English so I can understand. And,
If there was subtitles
if there was
and
subtitles, or, we need American stuff and citizens, and Puerto Rico is an American.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
territory.
He's actually a citizen.
It is. It is.
He's actually a citizen.
Yes.
So all that stuff y'all were saying, and there's been plenty of other Super Bowl halftimes with people who weren't citizens. I can name one 3 years ago, Rihanna. But we're not gonna step there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just because the language and the cultural barrier doesn't fit your mold doesn't mean, you have to speak out and kind of bash it. So that's all I kind of want to say to it. I don't want to discuss anything further outside of that realm, but I just want to say, Bad Bunny, you did your big one, sir. You are, I would say he's currently globally trending towards, I don't want to quite yet put him up there with the Mikes and the Prince and
Slow
the
down.
Beyonces and stuff. But I will say, well, yeah. And, I would say Taylor Swift and Beyonce have just now gone up there. But I would say he's kind of on that tip of where The Weeknd kind of got globally. Bruno Mars has kind of passed that, but where Bruno Mars initially hit. So it's now time to see in the next few years if he can retain that and just keep elevating. Because
for now he is dominating.
He's the baddest dude out right now. He's the baddest man out. He just won Album of the Year at the Grammys. That was crazy. So
and he's streaming crazy. He's like billions or something, if I'm not mistaken. He's
everybody is traveling. I had a couple friends actually travel down to Puerto Rico, but people saying they need to get Jay on the line and make it every halftime show need to be a cultural one. Now I'm ready for next year to be Jamaican or something. Bring vibes.
Someone said they need to bring the K-pop because K-pop is
Like,
blowing up right now. They say K-pop need to be the next thing we bring out. So
each year I want to dive into a new culture. That's kind of cool.
Hey, but I mean, isn't that the basis of what America's built on? Is the great melting pot? You would think.
And technically,
we would be open to that.
Technically, America doesn't have a language,
a set culture. Yeah, we're not a, we don't.
language. We don't have it. And I was like, I never thought of it that way. We don't have a language in concrete.
There was no original
right.
anything here. You know what I'm saying? Everything here was inhabited, I would say. I would like to use that word. I don't want to use the other word, but inhabited upon. But yeah, man, Bad Bunny. The baddest.
Bad Bunny.
You know, global superstar.